What's up, people? So, today we just want to talk about awakening and all the spiritual things that I noticed also are going around right now. And today, say hello. So, today, just, okay. Okay. So, today, just what I want to share about the topic of awakening, because it must be spoken even if it's not really will be received, maybe not be received today. So, awakening. If someone tells you there's a technique on awakening or ego death or dissolving something, and your thoughts are not you, you are the blah 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 behind it. Yes, all right, it may be true, but what if you truly are awakened? You do not go online and teach it and give people a message or a technique on how to awaken, because how you awaken, or even if you put a term upon it, it's already, you're already somewhere else and not on the path that actually leads you. I mean, it cannot be explained, that is the point, but I will try my best to do it. The path itself, or your life itself, from your first breath to your last breath, may or may not lead you to unlock the layers of your mind, or to unveil the fog in your mind, depending on how well you walk through that life, through breath to breath to breath, from that point to that point. But where do those points meet? Between nothing, between the inhale and exhale part. That's where they meet. And that's when what you are and how you become what you are by just being and breathing, when that is enough, when you just breathe and that is enough, and you just be and let what is in you move you, then you could say awakening, whatever. But the point is, like I said, it cannot be explained. It cannot. It cannot. It can only be walked. And by walking, if you are truly, truly walking it, you don't go online and preach it and try to awaken others, because it doesn't work that way. Everybody's on his own journey. You do not go around and you walk it and people may resonate with it. You don't talk it without walking it. And walking it means doing the things when you are not seen, when you are at home, when you are alone, when you are not loved, when you feel urges or desires. It is in the small, simple things. Do good whether somebody sees it or not. And right now, everybody just posting things, how they are good, how they are awakened, how they are enlightened, how they have the new app, how they have this, how they have the new super this. Nothing under the sun, nothing in this realm is new. So, to my point, I mean, I'm really a bit too emotional on this, because it is still within the cycle that this, what is happening now, must happen. So even that is a part of awakening, to not let it affect you. what I wanted to make a point on was, when you are not seen is when it actually counts. When you sit at home, not loved, you have no one, you have nothing, you are at your bottom, and you still choose to do good every day, no matter how you feel, that is how you get closer to that point. It is not by a technique, it is not by one certain thing that happens, it is by constantly walking, not letting yourself bend into everything around you, and walking through life and doing good and not letting everything bend you. And you can do that only if you have refined what is within you to a certain point where nothing can shake you. That is how you awaken, and you don't go online and then try to teach it to people, because the awakening part is already in them, it is already their life. To whatever point they will, it is not a destination, to whatever point they will awaken, to how much, sorry, oh my god, sorry, to whatever degree the fog in their mind dissolves is on them, not on somebody else to teach them a technique. And this will be a really, really great and new market. Already it somehow is, because a lot of people awaken, and even that will be turned into mimicry by keeping people on their awakening path. And even that is still a part of it, if that makes sense, because it is cycles within cycles within cycles that will still unfold in this physical plane, so to speak. But I mean, the point is to walk, because when you are at home and you choose to, for example, watch porn or drink that energy drink or poison and numb your mind. And poison and numbing your mind doesn't have to be hard drugs. It has to be certain foods that you are addicted on. It can be whatever it is, a certain show, a certain game that just keeps you numb to actually dealing with the things you need to deal with, and acknowledge them, and they will feel really, really bad, and then walk anyway, do good anyway. That is how you actually awaken, and it is by walking, not bending into your own things that try to bend you, and not bend you, and not let you bend from all the external things. So basically how you awaken is you put yourself in uncomfortable situation, or what you feel is uncomfortable for you, you recognize it and you change it immediately, not when 5 years go by or when shit hits the fan. You change it immediately. You feel the urge, you want to indulge in something, you want to react to something, you feel attacked by something and you react to it. Every breath you have the chance to not react, to return to breath and stillness, and then discern, do I need to act or not? Most of the time, not. But in this age, you are constantly forced. You should have an identity, you should have an opinion, you should be on this side, on that side, on that. You should be the spiritual awakener, you should be the one who trains, you should be the one who does this, you should be the one who does that. And even if you find a niche you identify with, you are still within. Because anybody who truly walks that walk knows it is not teachable. It is not. It is not seen. It is felt and understood with wisdom over a period of time, so to speak. Anyway, I could go on and on about this, but like I said, it's not explainable. It's only walk. And how difficult, honestly, would it be, not only for you, but maybe for people in other countries who don't have what you have, but are happier than you, or they may have some other experience they have to deal with. And most people, even mostly all that are probably awakened, you won't even ever see or know, because there is a time where those who where people who really walk it maybe will be seen or not. It doesn't really matter, because all of what is happening is anyway about to happen. So whatever, the point was about awakening, and you unveil the fog and layers in your mind by walking and doing good regardless of what happens to you in life, and not by putting terms on things and then trying to teach it to people and try to awaken them. It only makes them feel good in their own mind and in their own vessel. Let's put it at that. It makes them feel good that they are spiritual and awakened. And like I said, there is no there is no technique. There is nothing, literally nothing. You move, you walk through life, you decide to do good every day from zero. You pick the few things that you know that you are interested in and that you are good at. And even that you could twist, because I'm good at, I would say, training or building muscle after almost 2 decades. I would say I'm good at making money. But I see people talking about those things that they didn't walk. And they say they have a perfect method for building money. There is none. There is none. There are thousands, and you could choose one, and it still could not be the one for you. There are trillions of training methods and exercises invented by people who put needles in their body. Whatever they want to do, they can do. But you cannot talk about training. You cannot talk about money if you did make it. And if you did make it, you know you cannot teach how you made it to others. You will teach it because you will get money off of it. But will it truly help the other person, or will it just keep them in a place where they will chase something to be like you, but they will not be like you? The same applies to the spiritual path. You don't teach someone how to be spiritual, because when you found out what is in you, why you are here truly, and why you are walking on this plane, and what is actually thinking, not who, but what is thinking, what is moving you, and what you need to master to move from that place. Until that point, if you are still talking about, you aren't even there, because you will be somewhere else and not really teaching something online. And yes, you could say, I don't teach you anything. I just speak what's on my mind, what's on my heart and soul, and what I feel in me as truth. It may not be for you. You may resonate with it or you may not. It doesn't really affect my life, and I'm not here to affect your life. I use this to speak what I feel, and it may resonate with someone, it may not. But I'm not here to do anything. It's not even about me. Forget it. So, whatever happens or happened to you, I would still wish you good, because even the baddest person, even the most evil person or drawn out bad person in TV or in history or whoever, any being has, even if it's really not unseen, even if it is that small, it still has good in them. Everybody has good and bad in them. But how much do you let yourself affect the good in you or the bad in you? Both shouldn't be fed. Both shouldn't be fed. You walk through life as the thing that is not affected by anything, and become nothing, and that is what you are. And of that nothing, only actually good and love remains. And it is a long, long journey, probably for most, even many lifetimes, not maybe even one, especially, like I said, especially not one moment and one technique. It's a life walked in rhythm. If I could place words on it, it's a life walked in rhythm, in alignment, in discernment, in not letting yourself bend to anything. And let me ask you, who exactly does it? Who exactly doesn't bend at a certain point or at a certain offer? Who exactly doesn't bend? Who? Who do you know online doesn't bend? Who doesn't want to preach or show you a quick message and not tell you this is how it is walked? And the people online or whoever, everybody has their part, of course, but how much you let it affect you is on you. How much you believe everything is on you. How much you are ready to block everything out and sit and observe what is keeping you stuck in a loop or not, and then pierce those things, and the fog will be gone. But then comes another layer, and you have to find out in your mind. It will be subtle things, how you still could go deeper. It will be very subtle, and you still can go deeper. And then when you found it, you will have a period of things are good, and then you will have periods where things are bad or perceived as bad. It's a constant observing and moving in alignment. Like I said, just walk in your life and try to do good. And it was really hard. Whatever, even with family, I mean, you could name it. I don't know your life, but the core message would be what I said maybe 2-3 minutes ago. I talk too much, but I felt like I need to let it out, even if someone sees it or not. But I just felt I have to let it out. I mean, I saw a lot of things again today. I don't even know why I went online, but I saw those things and I thought I need to let it out. That is what I do here. I just speak what's on my mind, what I feel. I have the other channel where I actually teach about training. I don't teach, I show you how you can find your way in training. And that's it. Oh, man. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for listening to what is in here. Not in here. What is in here. And yeah, man, whatever it was. If you have questions, if anybody even watches this, if you have questions or anything, you could share, write a comment, whatever it is. If you think my speech maybe will help someone, share it. Why do I even say this? Do whatever you feel. And if you need me with anything, if you need something, if you have something on your heart and mind, you could still reach out to me. Just write a comment in here or write me an email on buildwithgeo91@gmail.com. And no, it is nothing paid. No, I will respond to you if I feel like you truly are or need some help in some regard. Because I was also at some points where in my early life, when I didn't have someone to truly talk to, I messaged a certain guy who I watched, and he truly helped me. Like, it helped me keep going with what was going on in my life when I was I don't even know how old I was, but kind of a teenager or something. And it helped me. So, like I said, the offer is there if you may need someone to talk to and not truly bullshit you. Anyway, I'm always here. Leave a comment, leave whatever, email me, buildwithgeo91@gmail.com. And yeah, truly, I wish everyone good in life, because I have it good. I can't think of anything I could reach besides having more of what I already have. And I have now time to share what's on my heart, and I will do it. And yeah, until next time, bye.